even forgot my helmet. It's lightly snowing, and I forgot my glasses. Oh well. So hello everybody. Today's video is just a quick commute and just some thoughts on Dryuary. If you have no idea what Dryuary is, it's basically a sober January. You know, abstaining from alcohol. And I've done this for 4 years now. This is my 4th year. Admittedly, I failed last year because I was snowboarding. It was late January. The day was beautiful. So I had a couple beers on that day. But this video is not about that day. It's about this month, and specifically this Dryuary. So I feel like in the past I've just taken it as a time to decompress. Before I get further along in this video, I don't want it to sound too preachy. This is just my experience. I'm not convincing you of doing one thing or another. And I definitely don't look down on anyone that drinks. I drink. But I'm just sharing my experience for the month and basically the results I've had. I know we're about a week from February, but I'm really excited with what I've done for January, especially when it comes to cycling. So one thing that's really led me to do more activities, especially cycling, is just getting good sleep. Since I listened to the book Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker, I've been super intrigued with sleep, and I haven't really had an opportunity to see the benefits of sleep with prolonged abstinence from alcohol. And this month is, on my Whoop strap, I'm just getting green recovery after green recovery, and that's with optimal day strain. So strain is calculated by the activities you do in a day. So it's not like I've just been chilling and getting green recoveries. That's essentially the balance I would want to achieve, but for a longer period of time. One way it's really benefited me in my sleep is weekends actually feel like a great recovery. See, I was never a big weekday drinker. Like, I didn't have a beer or anything like that during the week. When the weekend rolled around, I would have, three drinks on Friday, some more on Saturday. And well, not being able to do that has really benefited me in sense of recovery. I will say, because I didn't usually drink on weekdays, this month has been pretty easy on the weekdays. Then as soon as Friday rolls around, you get like this little twitch, and I compare it to fasting. When you're fasting, as soon as the next scheduled meal rolls around, your mind starts getting into this like, oh, it's time to eat, right? It's lunchtime. But if you're fasting past lunch, it's not time to eat. So it's just like these micro habits that we build for ourselves. But once that twitch, fades, I'm good. And then I'm realizing it's Friday night and I'm going to bed at 9:30. I'm gonna be able to wake up at 5:30 and do an hour on the trainer. Like, just focusing on the benefits of it rather than the missing out part of it. Ditch update. Nothing's changed. So just had tons of energy this month to push my limits when it comes to cycling, both indoor training and outside. And I'm just liking the gains I'm seeing, so it's hard to argue with that, especially when you're excited to wake up at 5:30 to get on a trainer. And for me, at least, it's a question of motivation. So it's not about drinking 6 beers and not having the motivation. Usually if I drink 1 or 2, I lack motivation the next day. It's not a full-on hangover or anything like that, just a little more groggy. And I mean, it's proven that even just 1 alcoholic beverage will affect your night of sleep. So just things to consider. Hear that drone rumble of the dirt wizards. It's just a strange feeling, complete 180 from where I found myself in October, you know, injured, not being able to ride. So now well, I guess I should say a few months later, you know, healthy and feeling strong and going into the year and setting that foundation early. And it's not to say you can't do that with a few drinks, which leads me to my next question. What happens after January? Well, I don't think I'll give up drinking because I do enjoy a beer or 2, but it's a slippery slope, as you all may know. I definitely want to continue riding, whether it's indoor or outdoor, as much as I have this month. So I'll definitely have to pick and choose what I want to do if I want to have the extra drink on Friday or prioritize my ride on Saturday. So I think it's just going to be a whole new level of learning balance. So there you go, just a couple of my observations that I've had specifically in this January, dryuary. You can use them or not. And again, I'm not bashing anyone for drinking or not drinking. It's just my personal experience this month. I hope you guys are doing well out there, and I'll see you in the next one.